Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel. Welcome back to an Andalusian adventure with Sevilla on Football Manager 2017 and a change to today's billing. We do still have a home game against Malaga, but our other game is a second leg of a Copa del Rey quarter-final against Alavés. First of all, I played 6 games off screen. Let's have a look at the goals. Walter Montoya on the ball, and the tackle was attempted, but he still got it. And it's Franco Vázquez, and it's a goal. 25 minutes into the game, Vázquez gives Sevilla the lead at Real Vallecano. Gonzalez wins the ball and plays it forward to Nacho, and he's been brought down by Fausto, who may be getting a second yellow card here in the 68th minute. It is a second yellow card, he's off. Montoya takes the corner. It's headed by Dura, and it's in by Rami. The defenders linking up there. 72 minutes played. It's 2-0 Sevilla. Vázquez to Nzonzi, and the long ball up to Vieto. It's a good one. Vieto needed help though, but he's beaten his man, and he's found Vitolo. And Vitolo with a shot and a good finish. 3-0, 81 minutes played. Sevilla well on top. Full time, Rayo Vallecano 0, Sevilla 3. Sevilla with the ball. And oh, that's a disaster. What's happened there? Vieto has scored, 28 minutes on the clock, but a complete missed communication at the back there with the Espanyol's defenders. Jordan to Barrow. Barrow plays it out wide to Antonio Luna, and the cross is in there, and it's Caicedo, and it's a goal. 81 minutes played. Espanyol with the equaliser, more importantly, the away goal. Me with maybe the last chance of the game here. The free kick is over, and that is full time. Sevilla 1, Espanyol 1 in the Copa del Rey. Here's Steven Nzonzi, plays it to Lucas Vázquez, the new signing. Franco Vázquez now, and he's been fouled by Mosquera. A nasty challenge. It's a red card. Mosquera sent off in the 42nd minute. Franco Vázquez with the free kick, and it's seeing a very low strike. First minute of injury time in the first half. Vázquez gives Sevilla the lead. A good free kick. Good interception there by Stefan Radu. Plays it forward to Juanmi. Great control, and the ball's in there, and it's in. I think it's an own goal. I think it came off of El Kautari. It's 2-0 anyway. Montoya to Proper, and it's back to Walter Montoya. And the cross is in there, and it's Fernandez with a finish, and the striker gets on the end of it. 3-0 Sevilla. And that's full time. Sevilla 3, Deportivo 0. Davi Proper plays it forward to Stefan Radu, running down the left flank. Can he put the cross in there? He can. And Vieto's there with a finish. 15 minutes played. Sevilla lead 1-0. It's an away goal, and it gives them the 2-1 lead on aggregate. Roque Mesa plays it forwards. And Pozzo's going to get on the end of this. Defenders were sleeping, I think. And Vitolo's there with a header. 20 minutes played. It's 2-0 and it's 3-1 on aggregate now. Sevilla in control of the time. Time almost up here. Sevilla much better in this second leg. And it will send them through to the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. There's a final whistle. Espanyol 0, Sevilla 2 on the night. Rolls on the ball here for Girona. Still coming forwards. Here's Amedi. And Borre, and that's a good goal. Wow, Girona take a lead in 8 minutes. That wasn't in the script for Sevilla. Franco Vázquez to take the free kick. Can he find a player? He can't. It's headed clear, but the referee has given a penalty. Rami, I think, was fouled by Borre, the goal scorer for Girona. Vitolo to equalise potentially here. And it's saved well by Nestor, and it stays 1-0. Rami to Montoya. Montoya needs to find a cross here. He's kept the ball well. Here is the cross, and it's Vieto with the goal. 22nd minute. Sevilla with the equaliser, and it's 1-1. Full time, Girona 1, Sevilla 1. Not a great result. Elenia plays the free kick short. Here's Edgar, Prieto, and Ponce, and he's through on goal here. It's saved by Rico. Carmona needs to clear it and does so. Stays goalless, but best chance of the game there. Well, this has been a very boring game, this Copa del Rey first leg. And at the moment it's still 0-0, and the whistle is about to blow. And there it is, Sevilla 0, Alavés 0, a bore draw. So 6 games, 3 wins, 3 draws. On the face of it, it doesn't sound too bad, but 2 home draws, one of them against Alavés in the Copa del Rey quarter-final first leg, meaning that in our second leg we have to win or get a score draw, because we could go for 1 away goals. Again, the Copa del Rey has just been a bit of a stumbling block for us. We managed to get further than we have done, because last 2 seasons we've been out in the 5th round. At least this time we're through to the quarter-finals, but we're not playing especially well in it, so I want to try and change that. If we go through, we'll get either Real Sociedad or Celta Vigo. We've avoided Barcelona. Real Madrid have already been knocked out. So, I fancy our chances in this competition. We just never seem to do very well in it. But hopefully things change this season. Elsewhere, we're playing well in the league. We suffered our first league defeat last episode against Barcelona, 3-1. But since then, we beat Rayo Vallecano quite convincingly. And a comfortable win against Deportivo. And then a draw against Girona is kind of disappointing, because Girona just been promoted. They're in 15th. I would like to have won that game, but never mind. Transfer history. A few more things that have been added. Of course, last episode we confirmed the signing of Lucas Vazquez. Since then, I've signed a couple of left backs. We've got a guy called Iago from Gremio, Brazilian. And, he's very much a squad player. He was very cheap. I only paid £90,000 for him. And he's actually not that bad. So he's going to be like an emergency option. I'm actually going to move him to the Atletico squad just so that he can get some games. We did sign Nacho Monreal as well. We confirmed the deal, £3.6 million up front, and that could rise to about 5. And he's earning 72 a week. Managed to get him down because he was asking for like over 85, but we've got him down to 72. Does mean we're spending slightly too much on wages. We're probably spending about £20,000 a week too much, but that's not the end of the world. In terms of outgoings, Josip Ilicic has left the club. He's gone to Crystal Palace for £5 million. A few players have gone out on loan as well. Patu has gone on loan to Cordoba. Elsewhere, not a lot else happening. I'm trying to force some moves through. Rico, he needs to leave because he won't sign a new deal. His contract expires at the end of the season. As it stands, he's leaving on a free. And he's a really good goalkeeper. I don't know why people don't want him. There's no one in the market for him. So at the moment he's staying. But his contract's expiring. So either he signs a new deal or he goes for nothing. So the first game today is a home game against Malaga. Afterwards we'll have the second leg of the Alavés tie. And the next episode we'll start our Champions League knockout campaign. So we'll have Bayern Munich, the first leg of that, and then the second leg will be in the following episode. But this is the team that drew against Alavés, didn't go too well, and they're kind of tired, so we'll make some changes. We're going to have to get Vieto up top. Iheanacho's still at the African Cup of Nations. He's playing alongside Chuba Apcom. He scored a couple of goals out there, so I think Nigeria might end up going quite far there. So we're going to miss him for at least another week, maybe 2. Depends how well Nigeria do. It's not really good that we're missing our top scorer, because Vieto, he's been okay. He scored 7 goals for us. But yeah, in his past 5, it's just not really been that good. Okay, so I've changed both fullbacks. Mariano is on. Going to give Monreal his debut today as well. Carrizo and Rami in the middle. Carrizo's back from his knee tendonitis. Diego Gonzalez is playing well. We are going to bring on Proper in place of Nzonzi. We'll keep Vazquez in the middle. I'm going to go Juanmi over Vitolo. I think he just has that a little bit more. And do we bring on Lucas Vazquez? We're going to leave Montoya out there. He's playing quite well. Okay, so the Malaga team. Escandel, Rica, Conti, Arribas, Kappa. Rica, a guy I looked at actually, but it was a little bit too much. David Lopez, Recio, Fornaus, Johnny, Ontiveros, Danny Ings up top. And on the bench, I recognise Sergi Samper. Okay, I want to see some good performances here tonight. We have a chance to move top with the win, so I'm expecting you to deliver. Not the best of team talks. Right, let's have a look at the table very quickly if we can. Yes, so we dropped points against Girona. Barcelona do now lead by 2 points. We're 6 ahead of Real Madrid. We are 12 clear of Atletico. So at the moment, Barca, Sevilla and Real Madrid, the 3 front runners. Let's start the match and let's see if we can come out of this with a result. 2 draws in our past 2 games. So yeah, I want to try and get a good result here. We're at home. We are favourites. I only had the 1 shot so far. Now we are actually in possession, so control now. It's kind of fluctuating here and there though. It's half time already. Let's try that. Okay, that's better. What can we do here? Let's work the ball into the box. Going to play the ball slightly shorter. Going to pass it into space. That'll be it for now. Second half. Highlights would be nice because literally that half just flew by. Here we go. We have a highlight. Here is Davy Proper. The Dutchman, signed in the summer, Franco Vázquez, plays it out to Nacho Monreal on his debut. Can he do something? Montoya to Juanmi, and Vieto has scored, 47th minute, and we take a lead. That's good. And that moves us back on top. But Barcelona yet to play this weekend, so that doesn't really mean anything. Nacho Monreal with the cross, and then Montoya with the ball. Played it to Juanmi. It took a bit of a deflection, and Vieto gets the shot away and scores. Good goal. Still got more possession. Vázquez with a free kick. So header cleared by Rica. Here is Mariano. Him and Carmona are both doing very well on that right-hand side, so they're getting their fair share of games. Montoya's cross is blocked, but that one isn't, and Franco Vázquez is there with a goal. 2-0. 58 minutes. 58th minute. Walter Montoya. The first cross was blocked, but the second one, he managed to get away, and then Franco Vázquez, well, that took a bit of a deflection, but he is going to claim the goal. He will be given the goal. 2-0. Second half's been much, much better. Here's Martin. Danny Ings ahead of him, finds Ontiveros. And coming forward and gets a shot away. Decent save by Rico. 72 minutes. Do we need to make a change? Vázquez is getting kind of tired. Now we have no more Ilicic, so we're going to move Juanmi into the middle. We're going to bring on Vitolo playing on the left. 72 minutes. It's 2-0. We're in control of the game. Malaga not had a lot of shots. They've just had their first one on target. So far, so good. I'm going to put it back to control, though, just so we don't get hit on a counter-attack like this. Danny Ings to Martin. And they're coming forward here, and Martin's shot is well wide. 82 minutes now. Diego Gonzalez very tired. He's done a lot recently. He has had some really good performances. Going to bring on Vicente Iborra, who's taken a bit of a back seat because of the form of Gonzalez. Rightfully so. I mean, Iborra's good, but the way Gonzalez has been playing recently, he deserves to be starting as many games as he can. Just a few minutes left in the game now. I mean, even if Malaga do score here, it may be too late for them to come away with a point. Hopefully not. But Martin coming forward here. And then again, the shot is well wide. Malaga have missed 6 of their 7 shots today. I can't really talk because against Alavés, we missed 10 out of 11. And the other one was blocked. We had 11 shots and not one of them was on target. And that's full time. Sevilla 2, Malaga 0. A bit of a slow start to the game, but in the end, we did do a bit better. It was a good win. We are top of the table, but as I said, Barca yet to play their game, so don't read into that too much. Okay, so we'll see how Barcelona do. They've got a home game against Bilbao, which could be a difficult one. That's a problem. Diego Gonzalez has been subject to an offer by Napoli, which has met their release clause. Can we get you to sign a new deal, please? There we go, right. We've got him on a new deal. If he signs that, it'll keep Napoli away for the time being, but we'll have to see. Because I don't really want to lose him. He's been really good this season. Barcelona did lose at home 2-0. So we take the lead again. Real Madrid win. So they're a bit closer to us. Atletico also drew. Alavés away. First leg was goalless at home. So we need either a win or a score draw here to go through to the semi-finals. Team is doing okay. They played well, so I don't want to change too much. In fact, I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to go completely unchanged. Let's have a look at their team. They're going to 5-4-1. Pacheco, Garcia, Bilbao, Lopez, Alegre, Bustinza, Edgar, Torres, Alenya, Katai, Matavs. I don't know any of these people. I expect nothing but a win to keep our good run going. I'm going to say that. And then we'll have a bit of faith. Try and get them positive and motivated. They're looking happy. That's good. Okay, we need a win here or a score draw. We've got the possession. Let's go control. Play shorter, yeah. Let's see if we can come out of this with a win. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. If we can get a goal and make us favourites to win, go out there and make it happen. Let's try that. And, oh god, is it snowing? I think it might be either snowing or sleeting or hailing or one of them. And we've got a couple of 6-4s up top there. Vieto and Juanmi, both on 6.4. Not really very happy with this. There's not been a great deal of shots this half either. We're on the hour. It's still goalless. No highlights. 69 minutes in. Nothing has happened in this game. Okay, Juanmi been poor today. Vitolo's going to come on. Going to move Montoya a bit further up. We can't get a result here if we don't score a goal. I mean, 2-0 draws. I'll send it at extra time. That's not what I want. 75 minutes. We haven't had a highlight in this game, and we've got 10 minutes left. I understand our top striker's away on international duty, but this is ridiculous, guys. Come on, we're on 85 minutes. Nothing's happened in this game. Literally, I haven't seen a highlight. And if Alavés score one goal, we go out. So, I'm not very happy with this. We've had 12 shots to their 3, but none of them have gone in. We haven't seen any of them. And that's full time. There was no highlights whatsoever in that game. I'm not pleased with that. Start the extra time. And let's score some goals in this extra time now. Jesus Christ, what is this game? Fernandez was dispossessed by Correa there. Here is Diverson. I mean, 1 goal could seal it here. If they score, we're out. If we score, they're out, more or less. If we score, they've got to score 2. So, hopefully it's us that get it. But I actually got a highlight here. And funnily enough, it's Alavés with the ball. Katai. And it does shoot, but it's well wide. Orange ball suggests there's snow out there. I'm going to go high tempo. Going to work the ball into the box. Going to go mixed passing. It's half time and extra time. Proper's going to come off. And Zonzi's going to come on. Over 3 hours of football and there hasn't been a goal in this tie. This is ridiculous. Like, I don't know what to do about this. I mean, Vasquez is on a 7.3. I'm not sure why. Oh, we have a highlight. Monreal to Nzonzi. Vitolo. Nzonzi to Vasquez. Montoya. Hits the bar. Oh, it's a corner. Or is it a goal kick? It's a corner. Best chance of the game by far there. I've actually hit the woodwork. Vasquez with a corner. It's headed clear by Elena. Fernandez. Back to Vasquez. Carrizo. Captain's on the ball. Gonzalez. Nothing's happened there. It's going to be penalties. Penalty shootout after 210 minutes with no goals. It's come down to penalties against Alavés in the quarter-final of the Copa del Rey. I've auto-selected the shootout. We've got no Vieto out there, so he won't be taking one. But Vitolo's going to take one. Vasquez, Montoya, Carrizo, Monreal. Hopefully, we don't need to rely on anyone else, but let's see. I'm going to put this on a behind... Well, Elena just missed their first one, but I'm going to put it on the behind camera. Okay, right. I'm going to go with this camera here. Vertical scrolling. Zoom vertical scrolling, but reversed. So the first penalty's been saved. Vitolo now to take our first one. And that is it. Well, slow down. Jesus Christ. Slow down. Okay, right. We're 1-0. After 1 each, we're 1-0. And then their first one was saved. So far, we're in the driving seat. Katai to take Alavés' second penalty. And it's in. It's 1-1. We've got one in hand, though. And I think it's Vasquez next. It is Franco Vasquez. This to give us a 2-1 lead with 2 penalties each. And it's left and it's a good penalty. It's 2-1. Diverson next. And goes right. Good penalty. And Rico went the wrong way. Walter Montoya. Been one of our best players this season. His penalty's in. The keeper went the right way. Jesus. 3 penalties each. It's 3-2 Sevilla. Ibai. And his penalty is hit the post. So if we score now, we're through. Who is it going to be? It's Carrizo, the captain, to take the penalty to send us through to the semi-finals. And it's in, and we're through to the semi-finals. Wow, that was tense. I mean, 0-0 after 2 legs and extra time. And we've won 4-2 on penalties. Don't let yourselves get complacent for the next match. Jesus. Okay. Right, we're through. Not convincingly at all, but we're through. 1 save penalty by Katai. By Elena, rather. And then Gomez missed his. Hit the post. We're through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. And we've drawn Celta Vigo. Barcelona and Atletico, though, the other semi-finalists. So we're going to have a tough team in the final, whichever way you look at it. Now, the semi-final is coming up. I didn't really want to do like such a short gap between videos, but the semi-final is quite a big deal. And the final after that isn't for a little while. I don't know why they play all these games so close together and then the final's in like months' time. I don't really understand why they do that. But it's a pretty important tie, isn't it? So I guess we have to play it. What we'll definitely do is next episode we're going to play 3 games. I'll play Levante off screen. Next episode, both Celta games, both legs of that semi-final. Elche sandwich in between them. And then after that, I might just jump straight into Sociedad and Bayern, but I'm not quite sure. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like down below. I know there weren't a lot of goals, especially not in that Alavés tie. Never mind. If you did enjoy today's video, leave a like down below, leave any comments. If you want to see videos as and when they're turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe. I'll see you next episode for the Copa del Rey semi-final. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you then. Goodbye.